Buongiorno.
Yeah.
Buongiorno.
Yes. Hello.
Now kiss Bobby on the cheeks.
I have to do it then?
No, we gotta start over, man. You messed it all up.
Yeah, you fucked the whole
You have to
thing
commit
up.
to it. Hi, Patrice.
Buongiorno.
That just sucks. That really sucks. That sucks. That totally sucks.
Terrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah. We're done
terrible.
with
What, do we commit more?
No, forget it.
We're done with you,
No.
I gave you the scene, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
He
fucked the whole
did. It
thing
made
up.
you a professor.
Terrible.
Bonjour. No. And, yeah.
No, none of the lips.
Fucking Bobby.
The cheek I'll do, but not the lips.
Fucking Bobby Lee.
Hello. We went to Cambridge together.
There's no Cambridge in Italy.
Fucking Bobby.
Hold on.
Cambridge.
Hey, Patrice. Patrice, here's the scene.
Yeah.
You're a professor. And Bobby and you haven't seen each other in quite a while.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
went to Cambridge together, Patrice.
Ooh. Red Hook Fire Department. Thanks.
Nice. I'm in.
Patrice, sit down, man.
Yeah, what's the matter?
There's not a lot of room.
No, I'll leave.
No, you're not going anywhere, Bobby.
Yeah. Patrice, I'll leave.
Out of here.
Jokes.com live.
No, Bobby.
Caroline's on Broadway.
Stay.
We're
Tonight,
cool.
10 o'clock.
You're not running out this time.
What's up, man?
How are you, sir?
We're not running out this time.
Oh, all right.
Everything's good.
Everything's good.
Did y'all congratulate Bobby on his Adidas commercial?
I didn't
that
know
what
he got
that's
one.
about?
No, that's Ken Jeong, first of all, and that's racist. That's so racist. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's Ken. You know it's Ken. I'm sorry. You came in with guns like that, man.
That Adidas commercial's everywhere.
No, that's not me.
you. We thought it was you. That's why we're having you on today.
Do you honestly believe that was me? Or you just as a
Dude,
joke?
I'm like Bobby's hitting it big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congratulations.
that wasn't me. All right.
The way he was doing it, like,
No,
was
I'm playing.
more like, I didn't
Yeah,
know what
I'm
to
playing.
pitch.
I'm playing Kansas City this week too. You know what I mean? That's where my career is.
have you
and
seen the
can make these
commercial?
campaigns.
No.
So thanks,
Dude,
buddy.
and why do you have a fucking Chinese karate movie villain mustache, nigga? What the fuck's going on? What's happening, Bobby?
Wait. First of all, can I say
The
this?
road is really killing him, man. It's killing us all.
First of all, this took me 9 years ago, by the way. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay,
It's the
I haven't shaved in 9
it's
years.
the most not well-looking mustache I've ever seen,
But
Bobby.
wait 20 years, man. I'm gonna look at Judge Ito. You know what I mean? Wait 20 years. God, man, he comes. See, this is what's weird about this show.
That's funny,
And it's
Bobby.
very funny. I love it. But
And,
you know,
and he thought you were in the Adidas
no,
commercial.
he's
I
just.
thought that was him. I was like, Bobby
You're not
Lee,
even kidding?
Bobby Lee is blowing up.
You know, that's a problem with being Asian and on, you know what I mean, being in the limelight because people think you're somebody else.
Well, you
Yeah.
should.
Like, I'll drive down the street, someone will drive by and go, heroes!
Right.
Just, you know what I mean? And I'll suddenly go, yeah, or something like that.
Did
You know
that
what I mean?
happen more? I mean, you did well on Hangover. Was that like...
That was not me, Jim. That was Ken, the same
shit.
guy.
That was the same guy.
But you
that's in
shouldn't
the,
have all those roles. Does that bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Ken's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't have two
Bobby's
Asian guys
crazy.
in
Ken is
Hollywood.
not.
Yeah.
Ken is only crazy when he's acting.
Bobby's always
got a
crazy.
problem. They might find a
Right.
fucking
Bobby's
No.
OD
Fucking-
chink in the fucking face in the porta potty. Blue ink on his fucking face when he passed out in the porta potty liquid and shit.
We should do, you and I should do a movie, Rush Hour 3, but my point is that, Ken and I are friends. We did a tour called the Kim's of Comedy. And
That was before Ken blew up,
yeah,
though.
then he
Let's
blew
be
up.
honest.
Then he blew up,
And
right?
then
I
you
haven't
didn't
talked to him
need Bobby
since.
anymore.
You know what I mean?
that's how it
But
works, yeah.
I'm happy for him.
No, you're not.
You think secretly I'm not?
Yeah,
You're
because your eyes
absolutely
just
not.
got wider, Bobby.
Because you know you
I
should
look
be that
Mexican
guy.
the first second.
You know you should be that guy.
Yeah, but what
You
can
should
you
be
do?
showing
It's like
your
people go,
views
you know,
in
people
Hangover.
call you and go, why aren't you in, you know what I mean? They didn't call
Yeah,
me.
those are your parts.
They don't call you for that stuff.
No, I mean, I went in for, like last week I went in for Cameron Crowe, right? And we talked for like 20 minutes and I auditioned for him, he taped me. And afterwards he was like, that's great. I go, thanks. He's like, you know how you say a line and he was like behind the camera going like this, give me a thumbs up. And I drive home, I think I got that.
I got it, right.
Didn't get it. And that's 10 times a year that happens.
Who got it?
I don't know.
Ken Jeong.
I probably can, but my point is that...
Matter of fact, when he went to read, it said, "Can you be like Ken Jeong?" He's a type now. Once he become a type, it's over with.
But Patrice is doing this to him, and
It's the same thing.
And people say Craig Robinson to you
It's the
at
same.
times.
They say everything to me, but they
You should have a lot of those Craig Robinson roles.
so that's you feel for it. I'm almost like I'm sad and happy for Bobby at the same time. Like I'm happy that he
But
goes
we
through the
got
same
stand-up.
horseshit.
You know what I mean? And... Because,
Ken,
you know, I mean,
Ken
look at-
does too, though.
I know, but you look
Yeah.
at Ken and Craig. They're
And
both
Craig
great
does.
guys. They're great guys, but they're not. you know what I mean? They don't.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say.
You're not a bridge burning guy.
No, I'm not going to.
Bobby, I know what you're going to say.
I'm not going to burn bridges. I'm not going to burn.
I'll say it. Patrice way funnier than Craig
No,
Robinson.
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I know what you're trying to say.
No, what I'm saying is that you and I are at clubs every night. Working it out.
Doing your
thing. Don't do the political. Just don't even go there.
Yeah, did I mess up already?
We know what you're going to say. We
Bobby,
feel
shut up.
Bobby.
You're already
Stop.
a minority. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Don't be.
No, I'm not. I'm friends with
trying
both
to
guys.
save you.
We're
trying to save you. Shut up.
Just shut the fuck up.
No, I just want to say this. Can I just say this? Can I just say this?
Sure.
All right. I love both those guys with my heart. But you know,
deep in my heart, he sounds like Mike Shanahan.
All right.
Why he
I
got
just
rid
peeked
of
in my mouth.
fucking...
I think I just peeked in my mouth. All right. And I'm just saying that. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Okay.
Say it.
We're screwed. You and I, we're screwed.
Yeah, why though?
but-
You guys should be doing fucking big projects, man.
Okay, can I say something?
talented.
You gotta be nice, man. I realize it's way too late.
See, why was he the guy in the office though? In the fucking stock room down there. You two were both in there.
Because he
ends up
I'ma
being
tell you
the
why.
guy.
And they went with him.
Craig was he didn't his energy is perfect. Like, and I say that knowing that your energy's supposed to be perfect. And my energy was, look at aloof is being an asshole. When you're trying to protect people from yourself.
I thought you were doing a great job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you were the guy that should have been in that stock room.
Yeah, I was, but that's why I couldn't. I'm not gonna say that I didn't do it anymore. But when they would call, I just wasn't available, and it's because I couldn't do 16 hours of what Norton was doing with fucking the Coppola kid today. I just can't do that for more than 30 seconds of ball taint licking about how much I love you.
I like the guy.
Stop making your wrinkled face, stupid.
I like the guy.
It's better off. What he was doing, genuine, not genuine, that is what you have to have, man.
And you
in
can't
this game.
do that.
You can't play that game.
It seems
Bobby.
fucked up.
Bobby,
I have an example. I know exactly what you're saying.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Bobby.
Ken and I were in Pineapple Express. We had one line apiece, okay? So I show up to work, okay? And Ken and I don't have dressing rooms. We're in the stable with 30 other ninjas. Right? And I'm with, you know what I mean? There are little people with ninja masks on, and I'm in a little horse stable, like leaning against the thing. I go, I don't get a trailer. I was on a show for 8 years. So I called my agent, right? And I said, listen, I'm leaving if I don't get a trailer. I saw Rosie Perez have a driver. You know what I mean? And if we go to a mall, I get recognized too. So I want a trailer. So then later, I think I got the vibe of being a troublemaker because I demanded a trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be in a stable with 30 gooks.
I relate to
you. know what I mean?
Right.
Can I say gooks? Or I'm Asian. I
Yes,
can say it.
you're
Right?
allowed to say that. We're not.
Pan-faced gooks. Now, let me say something. The adjective is too much. But my point is this, okay, is that I just feel like I've done a certain amount of work, you know what I mean? You know, as a stand-up in the Tonight Show, you know, what all the stuff, you know, sketch show, whatever, movies. I want a little trailer.
You're not asking
You know what I mean?
for much.
I'm not just
You
a
shouldn't have
bathroom.
been with the rest of every ninja guy.
Yeah, these
Right,
stunt
right.
guys. You know
Can
what
I say though?
Yeah.
In defense and in prosecution of him, he really don't know that that's enough. That's where the problem is that it's not a middle ground. It's not a compromise. This is why I know that Mel Gibson bullshit was bullshit as soon as I heard that the crew was against him. Because I've been on enough sets to know crews are the subordinates. They do what the fucking director says. There's no cameraman that goes, I will not work with Mel Gibson. I know that. There's no makeup girl. They are against, it's a pecking order, and they know it, and they treat the people like shit that they can. Mel Gibson don't get treated like shit by no fucking crew.
Yeah.
So that's how I know this was something that was given permission by others for them to fucking stand up and rise up against fucking Braveheart and Apocalypto guy.
No kidding, man.
There's nobody in Hollywood with enough balls to stand on their own and go, I refuse to do that. So that's how I know. So it's easy to be, if you're not like, hey, everybody, you're an asshole.
and you're not working?
But I'm not saying I don't want to be. I'm saying I sometimes I sit in the corner and try to be quiet, and it comes off like, who's this quiet fat nigga with an attitude?
Yes.
That's what I did on The Office. So, because I didn't want to spoil anybody's fucking day. But here's what they do. the aloof asshole. Like, hey, guy. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
You can't just sit there and go, hey, how you doing?
You have to be, I want to be, how are you? But the conversation, I feel like John Doe from Seven. Like writing it down. Today, this guy said hello. I wanted to throw up. And
Yeah.
And just, you just go,
But
what the fuck?
why can't you just push that deep for a day?
I tried, man.
Knowing what it'll get you.
Many times. You know what? Here's what it gets you. We did the damn, what's the movie there? We were so
Furry Vengeance.
Furry Vengeance. Brendan Fraser and Brooke Shields love that shit. They love the reality of who we were. They was just drawn to it. And people will go, why is Brooke Shields and Brendan sitting with those guys? They're just the construction guys who don't talk. No, we're not. We're A-personality motherfuckers who is getting treated like dog shit by the goddamn sock girl because they think we're extras. Bitch, you better get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, one time I booked a movie, and
I hear you now.
And the lady sent me to the extras camp. I showed up, and she goes, yeah, you're over there, right? So I went over there with like 100 people, like they were in a stadium, like it's shot. And I'm trying to check in and this and that, and I go, I think I have lines, like into my, you know what I mean?
Shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I say to the lady later, I go, I think I have lines. And she goes, oh, you're Bobby Lee? I go, yeah. And then she got mad at me, like, why didn't you?
You're an asshole.
Yeah, why didn't you tell me?
You're an asshole.
Like, I'm the jerk.
And he tried not to be an asshole.
Yeah. And then I turned out to be an asshole. You know what I mean?
He's
what
fighting.
a weird world,
You can't
man.
win it. You can't win it.
Yeah.
So you have to. It's
Classic.
either hook or crook. He's the boss on his shit, and it trickles down from him. That's the only chance.
You always got, as they say, pick your battles. Like a lot of times, if I have an issue with a club or a theater, my agent and I will talk. He goes, all right, look, we can do this and take this. Or he goes, if you want, I'll go back and beat him up for whatever it is we're probably entitled to. He goes, if you want to do that, I will, but they did this and this. It's like you got to pick your battles. Sometimes it's worth really fighting for it. Other times it's like, that one's not a big deal.
Norton, we're not even saying battles.
No, I'm
it's
only
just
saying
a
that.
natural.
Just
excuse
basic
me.
shit. Yeah.
It stinks in my trailer.
I'm thinking about our shitty trailers that we had honey wagons for 2 weeks, which was, we should not have had honey wagons. We should have had fucking trailers when we did Furry Vengeance. We were in those little teeny honey wagons. And it was either I was going to stay there and hate it or quit or just accept it because they weren't going to give us trailers.
And there's no sense of humor. There's no mean sarcasm sense of humor. There's nothing there. You have to. There's not
How
like
that possible?
Like you can't even go, what the fuck? Nigga, I got hemorrhoids from sitting in this trailer so long. Oh boy. Like, I get it. I'm just joking. They called my manager that day and said, does this guy have a problem? Because I was in the honey wagon.
Shit.
So I was sitting on that stress all day. So I just said something to old fucking, what is his name?
Roger.
And I go, man, what the fuck? Because that's my sense of humor. He's looking with that, everything's okay, and then what's going on with this thing that's talking to, it's like, I was just fucking with you, nigga. My ass hurts. And now it's like, all right, be funny. One-line construction worker in this shitty movie. Like, can I be a human? No, you cannot. No, you
We went into the
cannot.
house together to meet the director. Me and Patrice came down after sitting for hours. And we're sitting at a table in the dining room in the house, and the director's talking to us. And Patrice is like, I forget what you were saying, but I felt like the wife watching her husband have his third drink and his fourth drink. And I was like, boy, here it goes.
And you know you're being lumped into the whole thing.
I just watched
you're
it,
together.
but I'm like the happy wife, like, no, we'll come back tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, shit. All right, listen.
Oh, that is great.
We should take a quick break. We got Danny Putty from Community outside the studio as well. You're not leaving, Bobby.
I gotta
No,
go.
this is good. This is
You're
good.
Danny coming in.
I could care less.
Hang out, Bobby.
I can have a cigarette.
Please
I have a
don't.
cigarette at least. So.
Hang out.
Can I
Please
have a
hang
cigarette?
out.
You don't smoke
have a-
anymore.
I do-
You don't smoke
I don't smoke.
anymore.
Okay.
You don't smoke.
No, you don't
Okay.
smoke.
Just hang out.
All right.
You're being
breathe.
difficult.
No, I don't think I am.
We're just trying to make it different for you.
Bobby
finally.
Lee's being an asshole. Like I was listening to that interview, Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah.
That guy is an Oscar winner. Just because that fucker is He knows.
I think he was genuine though with his
I'm
niceness.
not saying he's a phony.
So what? I don't know.
But that's how you got to be.
His niceness is perfection. I'm not saying it's phony. It's just perfection.
But you don't have that in you even to put on.
I pray.
And you need that to really make it in Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't think I
Well, it makes you. It's like even if there was a problem on the set, he's a guy who would, I'm sure, address it. But he's not going to come off and make anybody uncomfortable.
Gotcha.
He would address it very nicely and different. He wouldn't come out and just go like, "What the fuck is?"
Right.
Like you asked him a specific. Let me tell you what he did was real quick. That was tremendously fantastic. You asked him a question about, have you been around where people Lily Tomlin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He didn't answer that, but he gave you a more interesting watermelon story as a. I'll
give you this.
I'll give you this.
And this will be
instead
entertaining.
of saying any names that could fucking harm my career.
Wow.
Genius. And my fat ass
That
will
was
go,
good.
yeah, stupid ass motherfucking Steve Martin. I caught him shoving punch in his own ass.
You would have been like, yeah, Lily Tomlin's a cunt.
Yeah,
I saw it myself.
She got a lot of pussy hands.
All right, listen, Bobby's not leaving.
I might leave.
Bobby,
No,
stop.
Bobby,
Stop
you gotta
already.
leave.
I need to put my shoes on.
Bobby, hang out.
All right, you can put your shoes on, but don't
No,
leave.
because he's going to leave.
No, I'm not. I'm going to put my shoes on.
Hide his shoes.
Bobby,
Caroline's one more time.
Yes, we're going.
No plugging. No plugging until we get back.
when is Caroline's? Your plug is the most
Tonight.
confusing thing. It is tonight, Caroline's?
Tonight, 10 o'clock.
All right, 10 o'clock tonight at Caroline's. If you're in the area, go see Bobby Lee. He's unbelievable. We love this guy.
Thank you.
I don't know if he loves us yet.
I love that. You know I love
confused.
you.
He's confused by
I
us.
totally love you guys.
Well, we're trying to work this out. We're really
Tonight
trying.
at Caroline's is Bobby. It's jokes.com. Stand up for the New York Comedy
Also,
Festival.
I've never on radio have ever said that I was molested by a guy with Down syndrome.
Yes.
This is the first time I've ever, because I feel comfortable here.
I think TMZ is going to pick that up today.
No, they won't.
He would only hope, right? That's
When are you taping? Friday night?
Friday night.
All right, so
Two
is it an
shows.
hour or a half hour?
Hour.
Oh, it is an hour. All right, good. So just you.
Just me.
Skirball Theater. It's in the Village. It's where we did the HBO half hours.
Oh, nice.
It's a fucking great theater. It's on the it's Washington Square Park South. It's like by the cellar. It's
I want to go, but if you go, then they make you stay there for 8 hours. It's a nightmare. Can I just
it's
sneak
not.
in?
It's a 1 hour, dude. It's a 1 hour.
No, but how they have to look at the audience and go, oh, that fucking guy can't be next to that fucking
No,
guy.
it's just 2 shows. It's like I got it like a regular show. It's
All
not.
right.
It's not a.
Have you been through one of these? It's unbelievable
Yeah, I've
how
been
they
through
look at, they
12,000, but
study
I
the
made
crowd for an
sure-
hour and have to set everyone perfectly right. And
So it's only an hour.
I think it was for Bill Burr or somebody. It was
Did
like,
they have
oh
to do
my
that for
god,
yours?
it's a great theater. Don't get me wrong and all that, and you're going to do fine. But you know,
When I taped the hour,
I want to support you. I just don't want to be an audience member for 8 straight hours.
Well, I'm glad that you destroyed the fourth wall for any idiot that didn't know that's what they're going to go through when they come, as they cancel all the free tickets they got.
No, hold on.
They're not going to do it like that, though.
I
It's going to
learned
be a
well from
regular
you.
show.
All right.
when I did the special,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. To blow
when I
up your
did the
spot,
special,
but
they
nobody gives a shit.
they did a little bit of seating up the front. They did where they wanted to just look a certain way, and I went ballistic backstage. I'm like, you tell that fucking audience coordinator
Leave
that
it
I
alone.
want fucking mullets. I don't want a pretty audience. Like, I
Hipsters
wanted
up
what,
front.
and then they did.
You want your guy? 2 weeks ago, I'm like, I need.
But then they did it. Though.
Oh, so you said I'm nice because I think it's interesting for the people. They really study the audience and go, "Oh, you're not pretty enough to sit in the first 5 rows."
Oh yeah, I told them
you
I
got
don't
to
want
be
it to
over
look like
here.
a Comedy Central.
They
audience.
make
We
it-
just
Switching
can't.
people. We're switching
Yeah.
you. You sit back
It's
there.
unbelievable, and I'm looking like, does that really fucking matter in the end?
Did
gotta
they did
just
that for his
looks
hour
like?
that you guys was at?
No, the first one in
I did-
D.C. It didn't delay the show at all. It's when you're coming in, they're just like, okay, we'll put you guys here. But I said to them after, because I was looking down to the front row, and there were some pretty girls who were fine, but they were not fucking
not
hardcore
comedy
Jim
people.
Norton
Right.
fans. I'm like, I want the fucking people that would have
Yeah.
paid to see me
Right.
in the front. And they did. But I screamed
Yeah,
about
this
it.
one seems it's going to be. It's not going to be a TV taping. It's a show.
It's a Friday night. It's easy. You're in. You do an hour.
We
You're
got
out.
tickets to give away.
I think 10 more, and if somebody wants some more, I got. They're all gone, but I have like 100. I gave you guys 40, and then I think there's another like.
How are we giving
30
away,
left.
Danny?
Yeah, people call
wanna
in.
just
It's
do that
Friday
right now?
night here in the Village. 2 shows. It's like going to see a headline show.
Yeah, all right. The number's on the pad, data. Call if you want to see Patrice this Friday night in New York City. All right? Simple as that.
Yeah,
And
for
we'll give-
taping.
We'll give
It's
a
great.
few away. Yeah, it's going to... Patrice very excited about this. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
All right. Bobby Lee in studio playing Caroline's tonight. I'm still confused by your plug.
I don't even know what it is.
It's written so
It's at
up.
10 o'clock. It's at 10 o'clock.
At Caroline's, right?
At Caroline's. Come at 9:30.
Right.
It's a live stream for Comedy Central. It's jokes.com.
Okay.
And they get to see a show for an hour and a half.
Okay, and it'll be online as well.
That's what it's only online. It's only online.
But I mean, if you were there, you're also seeing
if you
live.
see it live, yeah.
I'm confused.
Hey, me too.
Have fun
I don't even know.
tonight. I don't know.
They told me to come. I came. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then we got Patrice O'Neal, who's got the big taping this Friday. Yeah. We want to make sure the house is filled for Patrice this Friday night. People are calling to buy their to win their tickets now. We could even give more away right now. Just call the pad data number. And also now we got Danny Puddy in studio from Community. How are you, sir?
Yay.
Hey, everybody. What's happening?
And you're in the back of the room, and we apologize ahead of time.
Danny, you
feel
want to sit here?
I like being in the back.
No, because if I'm in the back, I can escape.
No, that's
I need to escape.
no, that's more of a commitment up there. Back here's kind of nice. I get to kind of feel out the mood, see what the tone is up there.
For you.
Yeah.
You got to stay here.
I know. I'm here.
How long have you been here, Bobby?
I've been here. Well, Jason
The longest
Schwartzman was
he's
here.
ever been here.
Yeah, I'm doing
Bobby
better.
usually bolts
I'm
out
growing.
the door and some fucking.
But Danny, I came in aggressively. I came in like and I with my underwear.
Someone told me you were showing your underwear. That
Yeah, my Rainbow Bright underwear, and I wrestled a guy that looks like a Down syndrome.
Is it stripper underwear with the little pouch?
Stevie,
what do we got?
We have a history with Bobby lately.
We have a big history.
We've made him run out of here many times.
Dude, it was the worst.
And we didn't even realize we were
sued.
doing that to him.
Clothed?
What?
Do you always run out naked or
No. I don't know. I spit on a guy's penis once here.
Yeah.
Inside the studio?
Yeah, inside.
Whose dick was that? Was that
Raise your
Bobo?
hand.
Yeah,
That was Bobo.
It was twisted.
none of
Right?
ours.
His penis was twisted.
Yeah.
Like a roller
It looked
coaster.
like a dog had like chewed it.
Yeah,
Like a red
yeah.
vine.
Yeah,
it was really bad.
It was not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I don't like red vines anymore. Bobby!
Yeah.
There might have been another.
Patrice comes in, right? Patrice comes in, and,
Yeah.
he says that I was in the Adidas commercial. Then I have a campaign.
Fast! He's
Yeah,
fast!
yeah.
Fast!
He's on the show with Danny.
Ken
Jong.
Yeah.
Ken Jong's on the show with Danny.
Is he's on the show? He's a regular?
Yeah.
It's Ken Jong, man.
Ben Chang,
Blew-
LT
he blew
Gray,
up. He
LT
blew
Gray.
up. And
blew up.
He blew up.
And,
But what
and
happened?
quite frankly, no bullshit. Other than karate, I've never. Well, Lucy Liu, and she's some half type of chick with freckles and shit.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
But
I like her.
I've never heard of an Asian guy blowing up like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
fucking
Ken Jong, if
unprecedented.
Ken Jong was
man.
sitting there, he would have
Yeah.
offered me a seat too. Great guy.
Yeah. How
Oh,
dare
shit.
you? First of all, I just did. I offered you
heard
the seat.
Bobby.
I offered you the seat. And then you betray me like that?
Nah, but you fucked up. I'm gonna tell you
That's
what you didn't
betrayal.
do.
These are life
You
lessons.
should have got the fuck up.
You don't want a life lesson from.
You don't want a life lesson,
You don't want
man.
a life lesson from
Here's,
Bobby Lake.
here's
Trust
nice
me.
101.
Yeah,
You
right.
should have got up
Yeah.
and insisted and pushed. Not,
That gets you parts.
yes, you fucked up.
No. Well, here's I don't care. I'm at a point now where I don't. You know what? I
But you
walk
do
out of
care.
auditions.
You
No,
do
I walk
care,
out of auditions.
You
You
walk out of
do?
auditions?
If I sit there
Why?
and there's 20 other Asian guys in like samurai outfits, and I look around, I will leave. You know what I mean? I'm not getting it.
Same thing. Me and lab coats, man.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, because they treat you like you've never done anything. You know what I mean? I come in, there's 30. Can I say pan-face gooks? I'm gonna say it, right? I just said it, right? They have pan-face.
I'm in the back.
They're in the back, right? And these are all guys that have never done anything, you know what I mean? And I sit there and they look at me, what's up, dude? Come on, man.
You're
Not that I don't think I'm better than
You
them.
are above that.
No, I don't think I'm above that. I'm just saying, though, that
it's also-
Here's a problem, though.
Uh-oh.
This is a big problem.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's your name again, brother?
Danny.
Danny. Yeah.
I just asked Danny, is he Indian?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah. The weird thing about the Asian, the Chinese thing, is that there's not the day of the China guy. It's just Ken Jong. Right now, it's fucking Indian guy season.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
Jai
spots
ho, baby.
for a bunch of motherfucking Indian guys, man. Russell, Aziz, Danny Boy. Then you got the dude from The Office.
All right.
Who's
Mindy Kaling, the girl?
no, the dude.
Yeah.
And a new girl on SNL.
And there's
It's
a new
like
show. There's a show with Indians in it.
The
Whatever.
whole thing is fucking outsourced.
Outsourced.
Indians are working,
Yeah, Indians are
Why is that?
the new
but
big
Asians
thing.
ain't working. It's
Why-
just Ken Jong.
Why no love for the Asians, Bobby?
Because
Lee?
I think I have a weird vibe out there.
You
They think
blew it
that
for
I'm
everyone,
crazy.
I'm thinking.
Well, you know, when I was on Mad TV, I pooped in a producer's room.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Life
Why
lesson?
did you do that?
Life lessons.
Life lesson.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Because I was betrayed. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like I don't have the thing where it's like I don't think I should poop in the producer's room. I think I need revenge.
How did he betray you?
Because what happened was they had Jackie Chan on the show, right? So I wrote a letter to the producer saying, I don't care what it is. I'm on the show. I want to be in the sketch. They shot it without me, right?
Wow.
So I found that. I thought that was betrayal.
Did someone play you?
And somebody deserved pooped in their dressing room.
Did they not want two Asians?
Yeah. Is that too much?
No, I didn't think it was a scheduling thing. I don't know what the hell the deal was. I don't care, right? It was deception. And I'm going to poop in your room.
Bob, you ever...
Therapy?
Were you ever offered SNL?
No.
Because you were on Mad TV,
Yeah, I was on Mad for
right?
too long, I think. I was on it for almost 8 years. 8 years. Yeah.
Oh, then you were the brand. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. After
No,
8
I know
years,
you. I know you were. You wore
Nobody
that
from
show.
Mad is like.
But I'm thinking
That's the
that
thing.
they
We're
must
the
hate
curse,
the
we're
Mad
cursed.
guys.
But I saw the Michael McDonald special on Showtime.
Yeah.
He's a mad motherfucker too. He's an edgy guy, man.
Yeah.
These guys,
Yeah,
these
we're
Mad
weird.
TV guys are.
We're edgy.
One thing too about Ken is traditional Asian dude. He's goes in character. Bobby's a problem, man. Nobody. Bobby makes people nervous.
Bobby's pooping in drawers and running out of here with his underwear.
And he opens his fucking mouth. He opened his mouth about fucking Carlos. It's like it's dangerous to be a guy that opens your fucking mouth in this game.
Why can't you keep your mouth shut, Bob?
No, that's unfair. First of all,
he's gonna.
Unfair to who, motherfucker?
Listen,
You said something.
I'm not being combative. I'm not being combative. All right.
All right.
But what I'm saying,
Because your hands his hands are too little to hold those stars.
That's crazy. Chinese stars in there? Is that what you mean? I can hold a blowgun.
Are you gonna give him a life lesson?
Life lessons. Yes.
With one hand while there's fingers in the ass.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you the reality. I know you saw. I'm going to tell you the reality of that situation, though. Okay. There was a time when Joe Rogan was there every night, and he had this other guy from Red Band. It's an internet guy filming everywhere. Right. He was filming every time. Right.
He does the podcast.
So I didn't even see. Yeah, I didn't see him filming. So Joe comes up, he says it, and I'm just nonchalantly, like I would say anything to Joe.
Some Mel Gibson shit.
Yeah, some Mel Gibson stuff, right? And that was back when I was using, too. I was drinking. That was a long time ago. That was footage from a very long time ago. So I feel like I was screwed. Now, with Mencia and Rogan, we're all cool. You know what I mean? But that was an awful time.
Are Mencia and Rogan cool?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so. Okay.
No, never.
Never.
Never, ever.
They're gonna kill
Well, I don't think that Joe would want it either. I don't think either one of them.
No. It's no. I feel bad for Mencia now, man.
Really?
Yeah. I just feel bad. He's a friend, you know what I mean?
Well, it kind of all came out and got very ugly for him, and then what happened? How did he handle it? I saw him on a plane, but
I think Comedy Central, because of all the letters and stuff, and because of that fiasco, ultimately made a decision to let the show go. And I think that, I don't want to get into if he steals or not steals.
He said he did.
well, he's admitted it.
Okay. Well, I'm still not going to get into it because I almost had the Mexican Mafia. I almost had the Mexican Mafia.
He just wants to be. He desperately wants to be a nice guy.
But you missed what he said.
but
you missed what he said. There is a Mencia Mafia.
What do you mean?
I've seen it.
Really?
Mencia Mafia.
Yeah, he's got a lot of guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, with tattoos. When the tattoos on the neck, I don't screw with that. I don't screw with
that's
that.
another
You know what I mean?
level of commitment.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He has people, but are you saying who he is or Mexicans?
Probably people that love him.
Well, he's not a Mexican. Well,
He's a fucking. He's like some type of fucking Iranian or something.
No. He's not Iranian. Here's the story, dude. He grew up in Honduras because I went to his village. I went to the Mencia village. No electricity, no running water. His dad was German, right? Had sex with a Honduran lady, right? Took off.
So he's
And
German
you're
and
worried about being
Honduran.
fucked up as you're telling his whole family's fuck story. See, Bobby just needs to
I'm gonna leave.
Bobby, come here. Bobby, stay. No, you're not. Come here, Bobby. Come here, Bobby.
He's just out of his. We got an empty seat here. Empty seat.
might as well step up.
Empty box.
can't
I don't
just-
want to sit in that seat. It's cursed.
Bobby
He
can't just
leaves.
leave happily.
He leaves.
What is that
He
about?
walks
We were getting
out of the
along.
show every
Go get
goddamn
him.
time.
But he's done. He's done. He ain't
He's
coming back.
crazy.
He'll never come back.
He won't
Yeah,
come
he will,
back.
but not tonight.
Yeah, he'll
No,
come
but
back.
he's
this
done
happens
for today.
frequently?
Yeah, he's done
That's
for the
it.
day.
I don't get it either.
But he's not. No one's vilifying this motherfucker.
I don't get it.
No, he's like, no, I'm the bad guy.
Are we
I'm the
trying to
bad
get him
guy.
back
And he
in?
leaves.
But here's what I'm trying to help him with.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
He's not aware of his problem.
No.
I just saw him go through another door.
He's going.
Yeah.
But it's like he's fucking. It's like Bobby. you're going worse.
He tried to not say something, and by not saying something, he was saying worse shit.
I'm just curious about his trip to that village. Why was he there? What was going on with that?
Why was he in the village of Mencia?
And he knew everything.
He's coming back.
Is he coming back?
Come on, Bobby.
Wait, we can hear.
Hey, Bobby.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, man.
Okay, I just want to say this, though. Can I just say this?
Yeah.
No, let me explain. Let me explain. No. Let me explain to you, Bob. Let me explain to you what I'm doing.
Bobby, I saved your seat.
Let me explain to you what I did.
Okay, can I say something?
I'm being honest, too. I'm not lying. I don't need to lie.
Chill.
I'm saying what I was doing is trying to help you understand.
No, you're not helping me understand.
Wait. That when you're easy, whatever 7 voices is going on now, just boil it down. Listen, Bobby, I'm saying...
Breathe.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm not trying to...
I like you, but don't touch me.
I'm not going to touch you.
All right, but you're putting your hands too close to me.
All right, no problem.
No, I love you. No, I love you, though. You're
Patrice,
very
I don't
funny
want a life lesson.
guy. You don't want a life lesson.
He
All right,
gives
can I
life
say
lessons.
this? No, Patrice, here's what it is.
My dry cleaner's naked when he's taking my fucking clothes. So I'm saying that I know what you're thinking. I'm saying that I was saying this is why you're not aware that you think you're being nice, right? Ooh. But what's happening is this is assholeness, what you're doing by mistake. You are a natural, uncomfortable guy. And I'm trying to say, see what you're doing here by trying to say not things. You're saying other things. That's all I was trying to say. Not trying to play you out.
Oh, so Bobby's an asshole.
Oh, so you're saying...
Bobby's an asshole.
Let me throw this. But the thing is that, can I say this, though? All right? All right. And I'm not... Because basically what you're saying is that I'm an asshole. Ooh.
No. Yes, but I'm saying it naturally, though. I'm saying
I'm a natural asshole.
It's not
so
malicious.
I should feel good.
It's not malicious.
I should feel good because I'm a natural asshole. I was born this way.
No, I shouldn't. Not that you should feel good. You should embrace it and say that's what it is.
Bobby, here's the example that was given. What you were doing was you didn't want to say certain things about Carlos.
Yeah.
And in trying not to say it, you filled up that time with saying worse things.
What did I say? That was bad.
This German father fucking his Honduran mother.
The village.
No, electricity.
But maybe he doesn't look at it that way.
You don't even know why you were there.
No, first of all, Mencia finds that embracing, right? He doesn't deny it. He's talked about it. He flew me out there to show me.
Why were you in this village?
Yeah, why did you fly
hey, dude, you want to come see the village I grew up in? So I go, yeah, and we flew out there. We took a little raft, you know what I mean, to get to it. You know what I mean? I stayed for 3 weeks. I ate iguanas.
I never mentioned Carlos stealing ever. That whole thing, I kept my mouth until I seen a thing where he
admitted it,
and it seemed, and now maybe they edited it, but he admitted it, and he seemed proud of it. And that's when I started kind of like going, wow, man. You know, Joe saw it, but when you admit it, and the way they showed it, where he's like, yeah, I do it, and I remix it, and I'm going to take your shit as if that's what comedians do.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
He kind of said that's what everyone does anyway.
So
he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Have you met him? He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, I know Carlos.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
him.
on a personal level, I like Carlos a lot.
When I was
It has nothing to do
poor,
with
he
it.
bought me a car. And I was just an open micer. I didn't have a car.
Fair enough.
He's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Yeah.
You
and
are
I'm a bad friend because I'm an asshole. Is that what you're saying, Patrice?
Ooh.
No,
and let me say this. I want to defend myself. Patrice is kind of saying
sense of walkout.
but here's what I want to say. But here's what I'm going to say. Sorry, Danny. We'll get back to community in a second.
I like this.
What time's this show come on, by the way?
Thursdays, 8 o'clock.
8 p.m. tomorrow night.
Oh, the big Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Show's
Patrice,
huge.
I've done, you know what I mean, movies, and I've done TV stuff, and
First of all,
pilots
before you
and
finish
stuff.
this, before you finish,
Yeah.
do you understand the context first that I tried to
No, I don't.
explain?
Completely
You don't-
confused.
No, not really. Do you
No,
understand my context?
no, please clear it up, because right now I'm sweating.
Mom, Dad, stop
You know what I mean?
fighting.
The context is this.
Yeah.
It's self-awareness is what I'm saying.
I
I'm
don't
saying
have
to you
self-awareness.
that...
You all right, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let me stop. Go ahead,
What
man.
do you do in the village?
Yeah, what was going on? And you were talking about iguanas or something?
Yeah, what happened?
What do you do in
mentioned
the
a raft.
village?
I want
There
to know
was
about
no
the raft
running
trip.
water or electricity in his village, right? And he admits to it, you know what I mean?
How long were you there?
I was there for
Why
like
doesn't
2 or
he
3
buy the
weeks.
fucking
So what did you
village
do?
with
Why would you go
water?
there for 2 or 3 weeks?
Because he bought him a car.
Yeah. So I went over there.
How did you spend your
fucking
time,
water.
Bobby? What'd you do?
I got a fucking answer. He gave me a bottle of Muscatel. I got a fucking...
You don't
I
have
gotta
to
say
do
yes
shit.
to him.
We played ping pong.
You played ping pong.
We played ping pong in the village.
For 3 weeks?
Yeah, for 3 weeks. And they also
With no
we killed
water,
a pig.
really? Well, you had no water?
No, they
But they had ping pong.
They flow, you know, the river, the flowing river.
Oh.
Yeah,
And you killed a pig?
No, they did. I didn't. I was at 5 in the morning. They woke me up
You
to see
fucked
it.
a pig.
I didn't fuck one. I've never fucked an animal ever.
No.
Bobby's face. After thing. I spit on a dick, fingers in the ass.
Yeah.
How dare you fucking say I fucked a goddamn pig? I'll kill one of you motherfuckers.
You know what?
Man.
Because what he's saying is this, okay? And I'm a huge fan of Patrice, okay? But this is what, and I think I misunderstood what he's saying. But this is what I'm getting from it, okay? That I'm a volatile person. Ooh. Right? I was born fucked up, and like I have no sense of like, you know what I mean? Social, you know. Right?
Yeah.
And you know what that means.
And part of that is because he's Asian, dude. Too, by the way. I have an Asian fish guy. Asian people are socially.
All right, that's it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
The second one.
Bobby. I gotta get to some sleep.
Where you going?
Oh, man.
You're basically saying you're basically saying it's a cultural thing.
It's 10 at night in China. You don't need to go anywhere and sleep.
I'm Korean, first of all. You think that that's hilarious. But my point is this, okay? Can I say this? Is that you're saying it's a cultural thing that we just talk shit?
No.
No.
Man.
Yeah. They're saying that I talk shit.
You're adding extra shit.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying it's a cultural thing, but then you add to talk shit.
Can I say this?
I'm on your side.
No, you're not on my side. You're my enemy right now. But my point is this, okay? You're part of this whole thing.
And they never forget.
You're part of the whole thing. But let me say something, okay?
The whole thing.
The reason why I am the way I am here, right, is because of I have to come in here with my defense mechanisms up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is that so I just keep talking, right? So that and what it is, I just fucked myself. You know what I mean? Basically, what it is that what I'm doing is
you tripped up.
I'm holding the gun backwards. You know what I mean? I'm shooting myself.
Turn it.
I gotta turn
it, Bobby.
I gotta turn the gun.
Come on, man. Just point it up or down. Point it down.
You came in here and you got naked. Everything's good.
What? This is?
Wait, you were naked first?
He was naked, and then
I was naked.
Was that a defense megonism?
Bobby, it scares
Patrice.
people.
Yes. How is that
hello.
a defense mechanism, though?
But
That's a hello.
To me, it's funny. You gotta understand these motherfuckers.
I don't do it.
Scare.
Yeah, but I don't do.
He doesn't do it all the
fine.
time.
That's the point. That's exactly the point.
You're natural.
So I'm fucked.
just don't shit in
Because I
our
want to do
office
movies.
after
I want to do
this
movies.
Yeah.
I want to do more work, but I'm essentially screwed as well.
You should do a movie about your visit to that village. I'd watch that.
Let me ask you a question. Why
No, I think that'd be interesting.
How come I couldn't touch you? Is that a
No, you can touch
personal
me.
space?
No,
or just don't touch me?
no, you can touch me. I'll give you a hug and everything.
Oh, so you don't even know, like, you don't even know when Bobby's fucking around, really.
No.
None of us do.
All right, good enough.
I'm very confused by Bobby.
Watching these two talk, it was like every fucking grocery store in Brooklyn.
Can I have one of those? Or I think I need one of these. Yeah. Yeah. I'm cool now.
Damn,
I'm fine. I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying now.
You know Danny or
Really?
what?
I love Danny.
You know Putty?
Yeah, we have mutual friends.
Yeah.
You know, like my friend is dating one of the girls on Community, and we had
chicken and waffles together.
Yeah, chicken and waffles together.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Great guy. Great guy.
It wasn't just us two.
You feel his energy, Danny's energy?
Yeah.
It's the energy of going to work for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah.
He just got, it's very...
He has a lot to lose.
Thanks, guys.
You can feel it.
He's got the energy of, I got a lot to lose. I
Yeah,
don't need to be part of this.
There's just,
I don't need to be part of
do
this.
you have any angst at all, Danny? What do you want to say when you just... What do you go, oh, man, I just want to say this, and it ain't good to this business.
Well, he ain't gonna say it.
To the business?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I played 3 Sanjays in 2007, so there was definitely a little bit of that, where I'm Polish, too. Everyone thinks I'm Indian. As far as angst, besides that, that's really
Never
it.
mind. See?
That's it.
Do you see how easy it
He knows how to
fucking
play
is?
it.
Yeah. But
all
then
you
if you
have to
ask
do,
me,
Bobby.
but if you ask me the same question, ask me now.
Do you have any?
I'm gonna try. What do you do? I'm gonna try to do.
Why
what
are you
do.
sitting like Truman Capote right now?
Because I want to change. I want to change. I want to change.
All right, ask him the question.
Yeah, I want to change.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes,
Is there
hello.
anything about this business that causes you some angst that you just wish it wasn't like this?
No, I love everybody. I love everybody, and I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't say that.
No.
They
They don't say it that way either.
They don't say it that way.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's-
I'll be honest with you.
Okay, what-
Okay,
Do you love the business?
no. And ask me why. Ask me why.
Why don't you? It's too late now. It's already done.
I'll tell you why.
Why don't you love the
Because it's the
business?
land of crazy. Nothing makes sense. Okay, nothing makes sense. All right. If I'll give you an example, right? What I'm saying is this: if an Asian guy like myself, right, who's on a series for 8 years, who does stand up, you know what I mean, who sells I'm not a theater guy.
Sell a lot of tickets.
Yeah, but I sell tickets and stuff like that, right?
Sure.
I shouldn't be in a room with these 22-year-old Asian guys, you know what I mean, waiting to audition for something. You know what I mean? I should have to call me in at a separate time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wait an hour with these guys that are talking about, I go, no, dude, you can't kill the way I kill on stage. I mean, that's the truth. You know what I mean? And I feel like stand-up...
It could be racism in Hollywood?
No, what I'm saying is that I think that stand-ups in general don't get the respect that they deserve.
True that.
You know what I mean?
True.
I think that, if you go up on stage and in front of 500 random people and you can crush, I think that should have, you come in at 2 to 2:30.
But Bobby, can I say that?
The regular people come at noon, you come to 2 to 2:30.
We don't give stand-up... Now, that statement, though, we don't give stand-up the respect it deserves because as soon as we think we can leave, we go.
You leave.
No one stays.
Right.
So everyone wants to get it. Stand-up really is
the stepping stone.
A stepping stone or a lower level. We do that to ourselves.
Why?
I don't know. That's what we do. Meaning every major comedian that started at stand-up that got up to a point where he's recognized for not doing stand-up anymore, he doesn't do it.
Probably because of the money, though, too, though. It's hard. It's Jim Carrey can make a lot doing stand-up, but you $20 million a movie, and it's a lot easier as far as the grind or the risk of stand-up, which is bombing and it's live and you got to get acting. Not that acting is easy, but it's less of a fucking grind to be on a film with nice people who love you for $20 million.
Still, once you get your 20, this is what I'm saying. People quit. That's what we do to our...
Yeah, Sandler doesn't do it much. Murphy, Steve Martin. You're right. Jim Carrey. A lot of those guys don't.
They're
all great comics.
I don't have to do this stupid shit no more.
Why would they go out on the road?
But Seinfeld does it,
Yeah.
He's one of the
Cosby
rarest.
did it.
Cosby still does it. I saw him recently in Atlantic City. He's still doing stand-up.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
Probably
It's just, for me, stand-up is like one of those things
Cosby
where it's
money
like I
lost
have
it
to
all.
do. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah?
I could be on a Monday night and I'll go to an open mic. I mean, they'll just put me on. But I'll just try new stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just something that I have to do every night.
Really?
You're one of those guys. Jimmy's like that, right? Jimmy?
Yeah.
No, I just
Jim's
love
like
it.
that too,
Even when I'm bombing, I just love it.
I don't like bombing.
Really? You don't
Because my
mind?
job as an entertainer, Bob, it's to really get those people feeling good.
And Norton, if you hit it big, where you're a $20 million a movie guy, are you gonna still do stand-up?
Yeah, I love doing stand-up, but
You're gonna do spots on Thursday?
Chris Rock is a guy who makes a tremendous amount of money, films everything, and still does it. I would like to have that kind of a career where you're doing it because you have something to say and you want to do it. Like whenever he wants to go on, he goes on anywhere he wants. That's a great schedule.
And
to
he's
have.
respectful with the time and everything.
Yeah, he's not a dick
he's not a dick.
at all, but he doesn't need to do it, but he loves doing it.
But
Like that's
you-
the kind of career I'd like to have.
You would go fucking crazy because you'd be second guessing up there. Are they here and laughing because I'm funny, or are they here and laughing because I'm who I am?
Nah, but you get over that. Like they like Seinfeld said, like the first 5 minutes. I've seen Chris not have good sets, or Jerry in the cellar. Man, the cellar's forgiving for 5 minutes. Hey, we love you, and they're not going to boo those guys, but they're not going to laugh for 40. Robin will go in there. Robin Williams will do great for a few minutes, and then he starts fucking working on material. Some works, some bombs.
Yeah.
But he's like any other comic. After a few minutes,
Yeah, but that place is
they're
like
not going to heckle
an
him. Though.
anomaly.
They're not going to yell at him.
That place is an anomaly.
But they're
It's
good. That's
just
why Chappelle works out there, because they're very honest.
Yeah, but then you go into some regular fucking comedy club. That's a comics comedy club.
I think the Comedy Store in L.A. is like that. Too.
Yeah,
It's
he's
dark
right.
And,
Yeah.
and it's very difficult.
Yeah.
That's why I like going to it.
I fucking every time I have a TV set out there, when I do the store,
Why? Brutal.
it just is. My first TV set ever was Louis Anderson's. My first real one was Friday.
That Lou Anderson show?
I did that in Santa Monica. So the night before I'm ready to tape, I go on, and fucking Dice walks in. I'd never met Dice. And they're like, Dice is going on. So he goes, and nobody wanted Frankie Pace was on next. He's like, I know he's got the fucking horn on. I don't want to go on after Dice. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go on after him. I know I'm going to bomb. And I had 7 TV clean minutes. And he's like, the piano player brings you up. I mean, the piano player tells the comedian on stage who you are, and they bring you up.
Yeah.
It's tag team.
Awful.
And shitty comedy. So Dice goes, who's next?
Spirits in that fucking place.
Dice has just done an hour of filth, and he goes, "Who's next?" And they're like, "Jim Norton." Who? No, this next guy, yeah, he's great. You're gonna love him. I fucking died for 7 minutes. I tried the opening, like I had Dice was my opener. Nothing. That was like 97. Nothing.
There's nothing worse than bombing, but at the same time bombing, and you feel like you bombed because they were above that stupid shit. You said, really? That was clever 7 years ago. Asshole.
You think we've never heard that, faggot? Yeah. I bombed for beyond my control. I couldn't have gotten out of
You
it.
don't do stand-up there?
I don't do stand-up.
Where you come from? What's your background?
I did some sketch comedy and improv back in Chicago.
Second City, right?
Theater. Yeah, Second City stuff. I admire stand-ups. I'm terrified of that. I don't know if I could ever do that.
Yeah, that would be. I don't understand how you get up there,
When you
especially
get famous,
bombing. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean especially bombing. It's just
When you get famous, though, and it comes down to it, you're going to do it because a lot of comics, I noticed the business right now is very strange, where everybody's downsizing from, like, movie star down to TV star, and TV star down to commercial guy, down to stand-up comedian, motherfucker. It's you can see it. You can't just say it's like fucking Christian Slater has they've been trying to give him a TV show for I think 3 he's had.
But there's also a late 80s vibe where everyone's doing it now. Like Roddy Piper's doing it now at the Comedy Store every night. Steve O's doing it now.
Yes,
for
Steve O.
Foley's doing it?
Yeah.
Foley's doing it.
Yeah. So people are doing it now. You know what I mean? Because they want to make the money on the road.
damn.
Yeah.
You think it's all financial, huh?
I think they've secretly like,
and they want to do it.
You think those guys
And that's why I work.
You think those guys think it's easy to?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not. I'm not trying to insult you guys, but do they look at you guys and go, "Wow, that looks easy. I could do that."
No,
and then they're finding out, "Holy shit, this is not as easy as I
complete
thought."
respect for us. He even says, like off stage, like backstage, like I can't do what you guys do. And he goes up there and he struggles, but he's trying.
You think they went into it ahead of the time? Ahead of time to? You think they did ahead? Thought that it was easy.
Maybe before they went into it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? There's nothing scarier than the first time you go up, right? And you're backstage and you're like, oh my God, I have to actually do this. And then you go up and the lights hit you. And I've seen that, you know what I mean? Even with stars, they've tried it for the first time. Marilyn Rice Cup did a show at the Laugh Factory.
Who?
She's on 24, Marilyn Rice Cup. Okay. And she asked all the cast of 24 to do stand-up for the first time, right? So I get a call from Jamie Masset. I go, you got to get down here right away and close out the show. I go, why? Everyone's eating it. I went, packed room, the cast of 24, each... like the president,
Why
the FBI agent,
Why do they
and
want
they're up
that?
on stage doing stand-up,
There's
right?
a humility to stand-up, though. See, this the thing you gotta understand. There's a vulnerability even when you're trying to be. And I can picture actors going up, looking at what they think is funny when they look at these fucking cheese balls with this new, the new I don't care, I care, but if you don't laugh.
That phony irony, that phony detached bullshit.
Right.
Phony
Is
irony.
that funny? You didn't get it,
No,
so I'm
But what I saw,
elevating above you.
what I saw was fear on everyone's face. They weren't even having that. They were eating it.
I would have given Stanley basis for each ball eating, like, good for you.
That'd be a great episode of 24
Shove it
right
in
there.
your fucking ass
I would
cheeks.
have loved that episode.
Now you know. Now you
terrifying.
know fucking cut, try it again. Now you know how you have to cut and re-edit in your mind because you go, and you do this in your mind, motherfucker, I missed the most important part of the fucking joke. And that's in your head as you're sitting there trying to be like, fucking finger gunpoint, like, bang, bang.
Going just how I planned.
A lot of crazy stuff going on. I just wanted to let y'all know that. See, sometimes we comedians aren't trying to be funny. We're just trying to be knowledgeable. Dig that. But it's easy. But like I said, funny is a whole different thing from comedy. Comedy is business.
Yeah.
Just funny guys doing funny shit. It ain't as many of those in the game as you think. And the funny guys doing funny shit are the ones that some of them have problems. Look at like Voss. Voss is one of the funniest motherfuckers.
Can I tell you how funny fucking Voss was last night at that roast? Voss is a sickeningly funny guy.
He's just one of the I'm gonna tell you the funniest thing Voss ever said, and he said 1,000 funny things, but he's so fucking good, right? This girl was in the audience just heckling or whatever. He's like, shut up. He goes, where you from? She says, Minnesota. Where you doing in Minnesota? And she's like, I go to school. Yeah, what do you do? She goes, well, I go to school where you don't take classes and you kind of choose what you want to do that day. And Voss goes, who's your fucking principal, Billy Jack? And my fucking head almost came off laughing that he would say that. But Voss is like, there's nobody funnier than him.
But that's not him being funny. That's him being old, and that's the last movie reference.
That fucker is he's a humble dude. He's a funny guy. But it's like, there's no way that Big Lake should be on TV and Voss ain't on TV. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just no fucking way. And it's just, that's the thing about the game. It's you know, you all shut the fuck up. But I thought it was about talent, and I have.
Well, Voss has been hammering at trying to, like, he's a driven guy. He's not lazy.
No, he's not a lazy guy.
For
but
years.
He's uncomfortable, Voss.
He meets
a new comic.
He is uncomfortable.
New comics don't fuck with each other.
I understand what you're saying now.
We used to fuck with each other back.
Yeah.
Me and Norton and then we used to have hat court. Where we would
take each other's bits to hat court, yeah.
Hat
court, yeah.
We would put your bit up on trial. Like to go,
that's so
I think that this bit sucks that you do.
Yeah, you have to defend your own bit.
Yeah, oh, that's great.
Yeah, and hat court.
I
forgot about hat court.
Never do that shit.
What was Patrice's?
No. I don't remember even what any of ours were.
Yeah,
No.
I would love to know.
I'll tell you what mine was. I tell you
Was
right
it ass
now.
in the front? I don't know, whatever it was.
Right, let's hear it, Patrice.
It was racist Popeye. They put up.
I used to put that up.
I used to go, Keith, and I remember I put Keith's toe booth up on trial, but I put up, I used to go, Popeye's a racist, you can hear him, he would go, nigga. And I fucking, after it went on hand court, I never said it again. I couldn't defend.
You couldn't defend it?
It just was funny.
It's just funny to fucking hear.
Just to say that.
Yeah.
And oof.
Yeah, that was like the jury was out for 6 minutes on that one. No questions for the judge.
He actually pled. He pled a fucking settlement.
They didn't even need to go in the back. They just said, we're ready to vote right now.
No angry men on that one.
No, not at all.
Damn.
No, we all got fucking killed.
That's
in hack
funny,
court.
man. That's hack
I was
court.
doing something on stage one time in the cellar. It was something that required me, like, it was some horrendous, like, movement. And I look over and I see Keith and Voss looking at me from the door, and I'm like, I never can do this bit again. I was humiliated that I had been caught doing that bit.
Like you're looking up, jerking off, and your mom's at the door.
Yeah, but it was one of those one of those humiliating moments where you're just like, the audience is okay for them to see it, but not your friends.
That's
your
why,
friends.
you know, I distance myself because a lot of comedy, you don't need to be funny, and you meet a lot of taking themselves very seriously comics, where I go, what drove you to this again? Because you joke. Because Voss will go, I've seen people bent out of shape, but Voss will go, how long you been in the business? Somebody will go, 2 years. You go, okay, great. And he'll go give me a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And he'll stay in the character.
Yeah.
Or me, I'll fuck with guys that go, hi, I'm such and such. Like, and the guy that'll introduce is like, Bobby Kelly. He'll introduce like 3 young comics who love him. And then they go, I'll introduce you to the guys. And they come up with their, we're going to meet Norton, Patrice. And then I'll just go, Bobby, you should still be introducing yourself. You get somebody else to introduce you to me, and then maybe I'll talk to your shitty friends. And we won't break character, but now it's like, this is just too mean.
They're horrified,
It's just evil. I'm gonna fucking kill myself because I'm being teased. It's just like,
You ever see Keith? Well, Keith Robinson was really funny. He'd be at the cellar and someone would go, hey, this is, I don't want to meet him. And he won't look up, and he gives the dismissive hand. And he's a terrible actor, but he's great there because he will not look up and he won't meet him. I don't want to meet him.
Keith is brutal, man. He's brutal.
I don't want to meet him. I don't want to meet him.
Yeah.
Philly motherfucker.
Oh, he really is a dummy.
Or Voss would go, the guy stick his hand out to shake his hand. Voss will tell somebody else, can you shake his hand for me? I don't want to touch it. It's just funny shit. It's funny.
Voss will call anybody out. Voss really does have a bit of Asperger's because he's the guy that will. I've watched him do it in delis for years. If they get him coffee and they touch the inside of his cup in front of a line full of people, he'll go, "You're touching the inside of my cup." No, that's good. Cough in your hand. Wash your hands. Just cough in your hand. I forget who it was. I was with a girl one time, and I was waiting for her. She went into the fucking store, and she came out, and she goes, some guy is being such an asshole in there. 30 seconds later, Voss walked out.
God damn it.
He's the fucking
And don't forget,
worst.
you can't touch him either. Can't touch Voss.
Well, I think Voss had to be molested.
He has that thing.
Gets freaked out.
I always tell. We'll talk. I'll just rest my hand on him, and he can't handle love or being
his mind. Yeah.
Wow.
Bobby Lee, though, he'll hump anybody, right, Bobby?
No.
Life lessons. Bobby Lee.
Bonnie told me one time she was crying, and Voss was trying to comfort her.
What's Danny plugging?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. It's a weird day, man. We got a lot of guys in today.
Fine, I'm in the
Community. He's on Community on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, NBC.
Come watch Community tomorrow night.
It's only the biggest show on TV.
Is it a hit now? It's a hit?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's a hit. It's there.
It's become.
They pick it up every year,
They're
though,
picking
right?
it up. Second season.
Who's your leading?
Us.
Oh, you're 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
we're 8 o'clock. Yeah. Last week we had Shrek as a lead-in. That was nice. This week, no lead-in.
That helps a little bit.
But we got
right?
Hillary Duff tomorrow.
Who's after your show?
Us, 30 Rock.
Oh, 30 Rock.
Then The Office.
So it's a whole block. You're a part of the block.
Yeah, he's part of the block.
The must-see TV block.
Must-see TV.
Is that the biggest night on NBC right now?
I think so, right? That's the only comedy night right now.
A lot
Just
of
The
ethnic
Office,
people though
30
on their
Rock,
shows, which is great.
What?
On
Outsourced.
NBC, a lot of ethnic people.
Lots.
Because of Grace Wu. There's this Asian lady
A lot
named
of
Grace
ethnic
Wu.
people, but not a lot of black people, which, let's be honest, is the one that counts. You had to put...
No,
We have two black people on our show.
Let me get two. All right, you had your own network. Remember the CW and Warren, right?
We have two on our show.
What, Tracy and then the other guy that doesn't talk on The Office?
No, Community.
we have two.
I mean, on 30 Rock, rather.
Oh, 30 Rock.
30 Rock.
And Tracy's not black now, like, meaning... Tracy's a fucking brand now. He's not just a fucking black dude.
.com says stuff every once in a while.
You have your own channel, right? Tyler Perry, the whole thing.
Yeah,
that
Tyler
is true. It's like, what are you complaining about? I don't have my own channel.
That's not my black people. That's fucking. That's churchy black. This churchy black. This somebody churchy when they have 3D, a hat comes out where you have to fucking give tides to the black church.
Give back your glasses, everybody. Give back your glasses.
Holy shit.
Who are your black people? Who would you say your black people?
Yeah, I want to know your black people.
Oh shit.
God damn, man. As a whole, I don't like positive black people, and I don't like fucking nigga shit.
Yeah.
I'm in between, so whatever that is.
Wow, what is
you
that?
know, like
What is that? Is right.
I enjoy, like, Jamie Foxx is a very
In between.
a guy that's like he's worldly, he doesn't hide it, and he's not corny. I don't like black guys who go, well, I'm trying my best to, white people are watching. And then I don't like niggas like, like, I eat scrimp. And I was like, nigga, like, it's shrimp, nigga. It's scrimp. And fucking spell the, T-H-E, nigga. Stop putting D-A as the. It's just like, it doesn't make you the shit. So I'm...
Scrimp.
I'm stuck in between, man. Like, it's a weird thing, you know?
Your audience is what? Your audience is mixed or mostly white or half and half?
Oh, shit, man. Mostly white people do.
It is?
Yeah, because I did a lot of white shit when I started, but I'm trying to get some black people. I got a real underground, good black following.
Yeah.
But they ain't coming out like this, like they see Cat Williams. They like, it ain't like Patrice is in town, because I'm like, if those black people knew me when I was in Minnesota, that's what have filled up the other 200 seats that was missing.
I'm the same way with Asians, right? Like, the FOBs, fresh off the boats, they hate me.
Really?
Yeah, and then
really?
the other ones that go to MIT, you know what I mean? They hate me. Right? So there's a small group that likes
The ones
me.
who have fingered the asses of retards. Anyone who's been raped by somebody with an extra chromosome.
Like the Fast and the Furious ones like you?
Yeah. The Tokyo Drift ones love me.
See, I'm learning something, because I would assume that every Asian comes out to see Bobby Lee. I would just assume.
No,
that.
when I'm in Seattle, San Francisco, it's a great time. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like,
But
yeah.
Bobby doesn't represent this. What Russell?
Oh, my God. You gonna attack me again?
No,
Oh,
Russell,
man, come on.
Russell Peters somehow is the voice of
Indians.
Asians. Like
Yeah.
they go, oh. And when I say Asians, the whole
the whole thing.
India. So they go, this is our guy, and Aziz, that's our guy. Even though Aziz is a little more mixed, but like. For them to come out, it's like this. And that's who big comics are now. By the way, are the ones that just whoever they identify with come to see him. That's why Larry the Cable Guy, he's filling up 50,000 seaters with rednecks and shit.
But see, I'll perform and I'll see an Asian person who thinks, you know, they're gonna like me, and I can see in their eyes like this is not
possible.
Yeah, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, this guy's not representing.
Yeah. He's not talking about, you know
How
what
do
I
you
mean?
see
What
that
we
in
wanna talk about.
those tiny eyes? Fucking Bobby Lee's going to be at Caroline's tonight. I know that.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
And,
well, you know
and
what, guys? Thank you so much for having me here.
You want to run out of here before
Thanks
we get
for having me,
started?
too.
I need a cigarette, first of all. I need a cigarette.
I gotta go.
Oh, shit.
Where you
Daddy's
going?
got to go,
Gotta
too.
run. I gotta go meet some people.
Community.
Gotta go meet my wife.
Yes, Community.
Thursday nights.
Your wife.
Thursdays.
How long you been
8
married?
p.m. NBC.
That's right.
How long? 5 years? Really? When did y'all meet? When you 6, 7?
Pretty much. We met in college.
They will not.
Hey, Danny, I want to apologize because I think that vibe when you came in was a little weird, and I think I'm the conduit.
You are the cause.
I'm the conduit of weirdness. So I just want to apologize because I love you, and you know what I mean. And God bless you.
And I love how Bobby's facial hair looks like that magnet thing when you was a kid.
Magnet Doodle.
Bobby looks good.
It's hard. It's like you can't hold back. He has the same.
There goes Bobby.
He has the same mustache.
I'm walking out with Bobby. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, Danny. Nice meeting you, all right?
Community.
What was that called growing up there, Patrice? Now I need to know what the fuck that was.
I think he said
Magnet Doodle.
Okay,
It was
very
a
good.
bald-headed guy, and you just magnetized
Oh,
him.
that's hilarious.
I think Magnet Doodle was something else. It was like fucking Wooly Willy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it was Willy Willy.
And Patrice is you're
I'm filming my special this Friday. Yeah.
Friday night, 2 shows.
I'm going, Patrice. I can't wait.
Where do people get tickets? Is there a place to get tickets?
No, I
Call here.
was giving away. I gave away 60. Wait, how many tickets? 50 or 60?
Those are pairs, so it's probably
60,
less.
50. So
We'll
I gave
have more
away
tickets to
30
give away,
pairs.
either today or tomorrow. We're still giving tickets away.
Yeah, definitely.
For people in the
These
New
are
York
these are
area.
special My Stash tickets that I'm giving to the wonderful show here.
Patrice is really pumped, so.
On November 1920, I'll be at Poughkeepsie and Bananas Poughkeepsie. I haven't been there in well over probably a year and a half, so I'm happy to be going back there.
They'll have you upstairs. They'll have you at the big
Downstairs.
The big house. Downstairs.
That's
the big
what I
house.
do,
Yes,
yeah.
go. Oh, fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole. Fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole. Fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole. Fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole. Fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole. Fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole. Fuck you,
Well, I do. That's what I do.
asshole.